Hey there, Clashers, welcome back. Willie here, and I'm over here hanging out with Puke Salad. This is one of the newer clans in the Crimson Alliance, and we recently had a clan invasion event with Puke Salad, so we had members of the Crimson Alliance come over, and then we spun a regular war, 50 versus 50. So here's that war, and we're going to take a look at some of the attacks in this war. Now, we got a pretty clear victory here, 144 to 137, and we were outmatched Town Hall level to Town Hall level, but that's because these VRI 46 guys are running a bunch of rushed and engineered bases all the way down the map. So, they had us outmatched there, but you can't engineer skill. However, it does mean there are a lot of bases with replays that aren't really worth taking a look at. So, we're going to look at 3 of the attacks here, 12v12. For this recap. So the first attack we're going to take a look at is from the leader himself here. We've got Steve coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. So he drops some balloons there, looking for some Seeking Air Mines, and the Queen's going to work up towards the Town Hall. It's got the King over here starting the funnel on that side, and then some more balloons over here taking out those Teslas and protecting the baby dragon while it gets the funnel going on that side. He does find the tornado trap over there, and unfortunately the baby dragon's going to go down before it gets much done. But the Queen is going to charge inward nonetheless, and the wall wrecker is in to help push her into the walls there. So the CC comes out, we got dragon and some balloons. Poison's going to make quick work of that, as well as the rage spell to keep that Queen healthy. So the balloons do turn to the wall wrecker, but they go down and the wall wrecker pops. Rage spell goes down, that catches the P.E.K.K.A there. It's going to make quick work of the CC and then the Town Hall. So the Town Hall activates, he drops the freeze there. Town Hall is down and the Queen can continue onward. Not sure how that P.E.K.K.A hit that King through the wall, but somehow he managed it. Now we've got the Lalo coming in on this side. So the Hounds and Balloons are coming in here from the east end. The Hastes are going to push those balloons in as they start getting those defenses taken care of. And the Hounds are there tanking that air defense. So down goes the air defense, the Hounds are going to move over, and it looks like he's got one more haste spell. He's going to drop it right there on the Inferno that's frozen, get it taken out so it's not taking out all those pups, and these balloons can make that push for that wizard tower there. So there they go, pushing on through. Now the only defense that's left that can threaten the balloons is that Expo there, but that Lava Hound's almost at full health. And we've got some minions over here with the Queen and her ability, and then more minions on this side. So, very nice job getting that 3-star here for Puke Salad. Next up, we've got Seaman coming in from Khan's Atlas 45. He's coming in with a bit of a witch wave attack here, starting with a P.E.K.K.A in the north and the King over towards the west, and they're working on the funnel there. And as the funnel gets established, the wall wrecker is going to come in along the northwest here, and it's going to try and push this whole army all the way through the core of the base. So everything's following the wall wrecker in now. Here comes the Queen and the Warden as well as the healers. So there they go into the base. A rage spell is going to come in and push everything in fairly quickly. A whole lot of skeletons from those witches. They're going to chew through that wall very quickly, and they go in towards the eagle. Now the wall wrecker's kind of taking its own path over there. There's a balloon out of the CC. Rage spell's down. The eagle's just about to go down as well. And everything is kind of working its way in different directions, but it's still chewing up this base. So the biggest threat here now are the multi-target Infernos, as there are a bunch of witches and bowlers still up. And the Town Hall is just about to get activated by the wall wrecker. So there it goes, pushing through. The P.E.K.K.A is going to start working on that, as well as the enemy Queen down there. But there is a tornado trap and a Tesla farm, so that is going to be a bit tricky. The bats are coming in from the east now, very nicely frozen there. Got that Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower taken out. They're going to get stopped by this Town Hall down here, however, but he still has a bunch of witches over here, as well as the P.E.K.K.A and the Queen and Warden. So a lot of firepower moving in from the east corner now. So the bats are just about done. There is one little witch over here trying to work on that Town Hall, but she's not going to be able to get much done on her own. We will speed this up now as the last batch of troops are working their way around the corner. They are going to have to get through that Town Hall fairly quickly. So there goes the Queen. She's going to work on the Town Hall now. There it goes. The Town Hall is going to go down with the Queen's ability. Now we got a P.E.K.K.A there to tank for the Queen as she backs him up and moves through this last portion of the base. Biggest thing here now are those couple of cannons, but they're just about to go down. Now it's just a matter of time, and Seaman picks up a very nice 3-star. Alright, so we are going to round out the replays here with a dragon attack on this base. Now there was a scout on this base, so I knew that all these traps were here, and I knew there were a bunch of archers in the clan castle. So I'm doing my best here to trigger those traps and get as many archers pulled into the poison as possible. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get all of the archers, but I do get quite a few of them, so I'm able to go ahead and start my attack. So I'm going to have the heroes on the sides. Basically, I want them to go for those air defenses and try and make my pathing as narrow as possible for the dragons. So the queen's going to take down that air defense fairly quickly. The king's got a couple of troops there to work through, but he will get to that one as well. I put down some balloons. They're looking for any seeking air mines that may have been placed along this side. But if you notice on this base with all of that stacked defense up there in the north, there's really nothing down here except for the eagle. But it allows me to get to the eagle fairly quickly without much resistance. So the queen's still up, the king is actually about to go down, but they've both gotten quite a nice funnel there, so everything can kind of work their way in towards the town hall. I do have my warden down on the field, the slammer I'm hanging on to, as well as the rest of the spells from this point. So I've got a clone spell with balloons in the slammer that I'm going to use in this little pocket of defenses up here. So they're working their way in towards that single target inferno, and towards the last few air defenses that are left on the base. At this point, I have not yet lost a dragon, and I think I'm about to lose my first couple of dragons here as they work their way into the heavy defenses. The slammer's down. The only unfortunate thing is the air sweeper is there. The rest of the archers are starting to come out of the CC now. There are a lot of archers in there. I got the clone spell down as well as the rage, and I keep dropping those freezes there. Unfortunately, I don't have the warden's ability for the town hall, but I still have a lot of balloons up after it goes down. The only thing left now are a couple of Teslas, and this base is toasted. So there we go, capping off a very nice victory for Puke Salad. So that's it for the attacks I want to show, but I do want to give a huge shout out for everyone who came over for this war. And obviously there were a lot more 3-stars than that helped put this as a green line in the war log. So I'm going to scroll through real quick. Everybody, you can see who participated in this war. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can get more of these wars going here very soon. Next up on the list should be a Halloween event war. So if you're interested in that, be sure to hop in the Crimson Alliance server. The link for that is down below in the description. One last thing is, if any of you are looking for a clan out there, this would be a very good clan to take a look at. This is their information here. If you want to know more about them, also you can hop into the server, ask us some questions. And that's going to be a wrap for this recap. Be sure to click that subscribe button down below if you want to see more Clash of Clans content. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.